Hello everybody, welcome back to a new One Punch Man the Strongest video. So, as you guys all know, Garou is coming out in the next 4 days. So, let's go take a look at his kit. So, this is his design, and as you know, he's going to get a costume, and he's actually going to be the first UR outside of Child Emperor to actually get a costume. Now, the costume, once I find it, hold on. Where is it? Where is it? So, where is it? I'm having trouble. So the costume looks like that. It is closer to actual Garou. So, now that will come out likely when UR plus Genos comes out. I do imagine we're also going to get an event once Season 3 does come out. I'm not exactly sure what it will be, but let's hope it's going to be something good. So, let's start getting into his kit. So, to begin with, Garou is actually the first, maybe not the first UR, but one of the very first URs to deal HP damage, or have a different basic attack than other characters. As you can see on Pig God, 120% attack, 120%, oh, that's actually 240% of attack, 120% of its attack, 120%. So there's a big, what's the word? There's a big trend of doing that. However, this is great to see actually. So even if you run out of energy, this is not going to do horrible damage. It's just not going to be as strong as, actual other attacks. But to move on, we have his ultimate. So this deals 5 hits of a 5-hit combo to all targets, dealing direct damage equal to 130% or 170% with keepsake of max HP. Each hit can trigger specialized breakthrough once and deals additional true damage equal to 100% or 140% of max HP, or of original max HP. Increase self true damage bonus by 20% and 35% with keepsake for 2 turns. Specialized breakthrough immediately removes target's specialized unyielding status. And true damage, not affected by damage rate or damage free, deal a direct damage without damage sharing or evasion. Now, keep in mind that Gyro Core does make that false. So this is, I guess I would call it incorrect damage or untrue damage, but oh well. You could also just call it damage. Now, moving on, the passive. Actually, hold on, did I move it? Okay, no, I didn't miss anything. So the passive, permanently increase own HP by whatever points, gains 60%, 70%, 80% specialized evasion with, what's it called? With normal passive, 5-star, and 5P passive consecutively. Becomes immune to fear, stun, specialized stun, and deterrence. I think on the website I'm using to get the thing, I think it meant deterrence, but it says fear. So anyway, deterrence, stun, specialized stun, although it says specialized evasion, so that's not, it's a mild issue. And increase self block by 25%, or self, that's in the wrong order. Self block rate by 25%. So big, super big stuff. You can evade even UR Deep Sea King, or even, what's a character that does even other dots like this. And onto the Awakening passive, which is what really makes him overpowered. Upon entering the battle, gains non-crit Undying for 6 turns. So if he doesn't get hit with a crit, he just doesn't die. Permanently gains 100% crit resistance, and when triggering a block, reflects true damage equal to 200% or 300% of own max HP to the attacker. So this can, you really want to get your block rate really high with Garou, because this can very, very easily fully counter both the Carnage Kabuto and a Drive Knight. So do keep that in mind, that he is a hard counter for both of those. Now, for non-crit undying, for the duration, retains 70% or 100% of HP and remain undefeated from fatal non-critical hits, and resist fatal critical hits up to 6 times, and that goes up to 9 times after Awakening 2. By the way, this 200 goes up to 300, and this goes up to 100 with Awakening 2. Only the first hit of the attack will determine if it's a crit. So, for example, Dot... Dot might count, actually. I don't remember. I think Dot counts. But, for example, Garou can very easily just... what's the word? Garou very easily solos entire teams that don't have him. If you guys think Carnage Kabuto and Pig God are overpowered, when Garou comes out, you're going to be really sad you pulled one of these. Although, if you pulled Pig God, these two pair very well. So, do keep all that in mind. He's a very overpowered character, so I definitely do recommend pulling for him. Now, what I personally recommend for gear, that's going to be, I would put a Fury set. However, Drive also works, and I'm not entirely convinced that Fury is the best. I just have a Fury set open, so I'm going to use that. Alongside, I would recommend to... also, he does need an HP build, as his attack is based on HP, and he is supposed to be a tank. His block rate is, whatever. So, after that, I would recommend to get as much block rate as you can, especially on that grappler buff gear. You're going to want like at least 2 block rates so that he can trigger and essentially fuck up Drive Knight as many times as he possibly can. I'm gonna go. This is he basically does. He's basically Mel's, but if he was actually good, is how I'd put it. Mel's would be good if his damage was better, but Garou's damage is stupid high, which is why I put a Fury set on him, because he's not gonna die really easily, and if he gets hit with a crit, he's gonna get hit with crit anyway. So for example, on my Garou here, now I got really unlucky with this one. I only got 1 block rate, but this is like the work in progress one. Then I got this on the special. All this is whatever. Realistically, these are fine. Damage free is good, and you're gonna want to be able to get block rate. Another really good one is this one. Now, outside of these stats, this has, after all the yielding, specialized yielding are consumed, grants tenacity by 42% of max HP with, at half. So that is 100% max HP. That's going to give him an extra shield every time he goes into a yielding. I really want to be able to use this, but it's slowly becoming less and less likely. Anyway, yeah, so that is my overall view on Garou. He's going to be a super powerful character. Make sure to make sure to pop in while I'm pulling him on the 30th for me. Obviously October 1st for the actual game, and we're going to see how that goes. So anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's One Punch Man the Strongest video. If you did enjoy, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Discord server in the description down below, and if you'd like to support me, please share the channel around. Another special little mention I'd like to make is that I decided I wanted to make a new channel. Let's grab that real quick.
Hello, everybody.
So this is gonna be a tech-based channel. Nothing crazy. Haven't done anything yet. I don't have a profile picture. However, if you'd like to go subscribe to support me a little bit while I make this new channel, which is going to be based around as much tech as I can possibly get my hands on, installing operating systems and all that jazz. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Bye.